Hi everybody, this is Trouserman. Welcome you to another Trouserman Tries. This week we're looking at a game called Overboard. Overboard is a murder mystery detective game. The premise being it's July 1935, a murder is being committed aboard the SS Hook 8 hours from New York. The only problem is, you did it. Now, can you get away with murder? This is a very short game. Currently it's available on Steam at £10. A playthrough lasts about half an hour. However, if we look at Steam and look at achievements, there's a lot to do. So as you can see, Overboard is, for a short game, it's got a lot of achievements that you can. For a game that's probably going to last half an hour, there's a lot to achieve. As you can see, as I said earlier, I've played 3 games now and I've had a couple of different endings, but it's like, how do you do that? And like, how do you do that? And those loose ends, just like so much to achieve, so much to go back and do. So as I said, even for a short game, there's an awful lot we can do. So anyway, without further ado, let's get stuck into the game. Before we jump into the game, however, a quick look at the settings. Unfortunately, I've had to mute this. I normally turn it down anyway. However, I do know there's a couple of tracks. The soundtrack for this is, the music is fantastic, but I do know that there's a few tunes. Some of the soundtrack will get pinged for copyright on YouTube, which is a hassle I don't need. So I have muted it, but believe me, the soundtrack, the music's fantastic. Also, as well, carefully, I have done this because what it allows you to do is, let's just adjust this as well, we'll see why. When you play one, when you restart, it remembers what you've done. So when you're making decisions, if you follow the same path, it will show you what you did previously, which is great if you want that. But to remove spoilers, I've cleared that fully. Okay, so let's back in. Right, let us begin. Obviously, you'll have music, and there will be sound, and there'll be voice acting. However, I've muted that, as I said, because of the soundtrack, which is a shame because the sound is great. Right, let's begin. Midnight, July 3rd, 1935. Aboard the SS Hook, bound for New York. Oh, I've got to click on that. Yeah, those settings previously means it slows the chat down. Valences depart for America. Former starlet Veronica Valenci sets sail today for New York, accompanied by husband Malcolm. The pair, once dubbed a charmed couple, are now rumoured to be in dire financial straits after a string of poor investments. Here's to more luck in America, love birds. Begin. We stood together at the rail, Malcolm and I. I told him I could see dolphins playing in the wake of the boat. He leant over to see them. Just a little further, dear. So I grabbed him by the belt. Now! And I threw him overboard. Here is the music and the acting. The music and the sound there is fantastic, and it's real atmospheric. And I'm really sorry I've had to mute it because this is the second time I recorded it. The first time I recorded, loaded it, and YouTube pinged it, so I took it down and reshot it, which is a shame because it looks great. We can't skip past it, so we'll just watch it go through. But yeah, it's with the sound on, it's really, really good. And there's voice acting there. Overboard, right? So basically, we've just chucked a husband overboard. We've now got to avoid detection on this small boat. Malcolm, darling, I had the strangest dream. Malcolm? Oh, he's gone. Really gone. Marvellous. Knock, knock, knock. Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Valenci. I finally killed my husband. But is everything all right? What should I say? Right. So we chucked Trouserman overboard at night. We got someone knock on the door. Who's there? Let's go. Let's see who's there first. Let's just. Who's there? Who's there? Steward, Mom. Do we want him to come in? No, we don't, because we don't want we don't want him to come in because we don't want him to see Malcolm not there, because it'll might come back to bite us. What do you want? Captain says we'll put into Liberty Island at 4 PM. Right, 8 PM now, so we've got to last from 8 o'clock till 4 o'clock and get off the boat. And breakfast is still being served, Mom. But only 9 o'clock, so we've got 50 minutes to get to breakfast. Damn it, Veronica, you've overslept. Thank you. Manly, thank you, Steward. So we can go, thank you. And then he'll just think we're both in there, but he won't know for sure. I'll let my husband know. That kind of indicates we might not be there. Or Manly, thank you. Should we go, Manly, thank you, Steward? Let's give that a whiz. Thank you, Steward. Mr. Valenci. Are you quite right, Mr. Valenci? Manly, I'm very ill. Manly, bit of a cold, that's all. Manly, bit of a cold, that's all. Bit of a cold, that's all. This air can be very bad for the larynx, Mr. Valenci. Wear a scarf and I hope you feel better soon. Stuart thinks Malcolm's in bed. I will encourage your kitchen to keep something warm for both of you. Alright, Veronica. Okay, so Stuart believed it. Amazingly. Be calm. Act natural. Maybe no one saw anything. Let's look around the cabin. Ooh. Now, previous ones I've done this, I've not done that. Ooh. Let's look around the cabin first. We'll see what there's in the cabin. The desk. There's a cast iron paperweight in the shape of a dolphin on the desk. What an ugly thing. God knows, but I hate dolphins. And right at the start, that's what she said to him. There's dolphins, go and have a look at them. That's how she knew her. Look at the paperweight. Beautifully made, but completely inaccurate. Dolphins have a lot more teeth. Like little daggers. Pick it up. And this thing is horribly heavy. It's like they don't want anyone to steal it. But who would steal this horrible thing? Steal it anyway. Why would he drop it out the porthole? Don't know, let's steal it. We might be able to frame somebody else. Cause we've got to get away with it, so we might as well take it. I could probably fit it in the case though. If I throw some of Malcolm's clothes away. Oh, why would I do that? I spend half... Oh, right, okay. I spent a happy 5 minutes stuffing blazers, jackets and trousers out of the porthole. The wind whips them away like little flags. And now the dolphin. There. A little memento. Oh. I didn't think it was going to do that. That could be a bit bad. That could be a bit... the porthole. The porthole is open. Do something else. We ain't got time to look at the water. The bathroom. I catch a glimpse of my reflection in the mirror as I slip into the bathroom and look away quickly. There's a bottle of tablets by the little sink. Let's fix my face first, because we don't look good. One of my earrings is still missing. One of my diamond earrings. Yeah. Pocket the other one. Yeah, let's take it off, because we'll walk over one earring on. Pocket the other one. I slip the earring free and put it in my pocket. The tablets. Sleeping tablets, strong ones. Ah, Veronica's little helpers. Oh, it's a wonder I woke up at all. Read the label. For the treatment of severe insomnia as a result of mental distress. Side effects: drowsiness, short-term memory loss. If it is. Irritability and aggressive outbursts. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, that might have something to do with bumping off her husband. Increased libido. That's so basically, if you can, so basically pop one of them. If you can stay awake and not forget and not get aggressive, you can have a bit of fun. It's like they're completely compatible with each other. They are. That's fantastic. You're a full house, Veronica. Oh, what a royal flush. Pocket them, take one, put them down. Ooh, I don't know. Let's take them with us. Might find a use from somewhere. Alright, we're back into the cabin. The bed. The bed. I fell asleep on the chaise last night. I said to you something, so no one slept in the bed. When it comes to, because the steward still thinks our husband's in there. The maid will know no one slept here unless... That's better. Stretch out, fall asleep, get up. Let's get up. There's no time for this. We need to go see if we can find our diamond here. We need to see if we can still find that one, because if we've got both of them, continue. Right, so we've got the chapel, the forward cabin, the bridge, the aft cabin. Yeah, that belongs to Lady H and Mr. Garstairs, and we've got down here Subedar Major Singh. He's our Miss Marple / Inspector Morse / insert TV detective name here. He's him. Clissa Turpentine, which is a great name. The restaurant, the Miss Breakfast, smoking room. Let's go to the deck, because that's where we did the deadly deed. Exactly. Perhaps I lost my other earring on the deck last night. Okay, so we're going to get there in 9:22. Okay. Okay, July 4th, 9th, 5th. I've less than 7 hours from Liberty Island. Okay. I make my way up there, my way to the upper deck. My earring. No, it's not here. The rail, the deck. Let's look at the deck. Did I drop my earring here last night? Nothing here. No evidence anything happened. The rail. I lean out over the rail and stare down into the water below. New York is in sight. New York is in sight. I wonder if they'll realise he's gone before we land. From somewhere below me I hear a sound of a girl sobbing. Look over the rail. Just below the rail is an open porthole. It must be Clarissa's cabin. I can hear her sobbing. Lean away. Wait by the rail. 50 minutes idle by. I'm standing by the rail as Lady H swans by. Veronica dear, are you quite well? You look awful. No, we don't know that, because we as far as I'm concerned, he's still in bed. Oh, do I? And so do you. Yeah, stick it to you, dear. And so do you. Well, really. Oh, look. Up there on the bridge. Isn't that the commander? You mean Anders? Can you see us down here? Oh, yes. There's an excellent view up there, I believe. Ooh. You all like him, don't you, dear? Just your sort. What do you mean by that? He's an actor just like you. He's a commander. Of course. Silly me. Okay. She pulls a string of rosary beads from her pocket as she strides away. Do we wait the rail? Do we wait by the rail? Or do we go below? Let's wait by the rail for a little bit long. 25 minutes pass by. Somewhere hundreds of miles away across from the water is Britain. Miserable little Britain with its hunger marches, its children with tuberculosis, its grown men begging to be turned into dogs of the state. I crawled up and out of it. No, I would never go back. Let's move on. Nothing's happening here. We're wasting time. We need to see if we need to see what else we can find out. Right, so we've got got the chapel, the smoking room, still on the upper deck. So let's have a mooch down to the smoking room. Let's go to the smoking room. 9:50. Less than 6 hours from Liberty Island. The smoking room is a stuffy place tucked into the back of the boat. Malcolm's jacket is hung over the back of one of the chairs. Seated in a heavy chair is a man with an enormous walrus moustache. Carr says he's here too, quietly smoking. Good day to you, Mrs. Valenci. He salutes. Been stuck aboard this tug for a week, but I don't believe we've had the pleasure. My name is Subedar Major Sarbjit Singh of the 14th Sikhs. Retired, obviously. At your service. Good to know. So far, we've got to play along that Malcolm's in bed asleep. Good to know. Good to know. Not a fan of the army, perhaps. I feel we're outmoded. Something on history. Hardly. Fight against animals. Not hardly. It's just. I think we all know there's a war. There's a war coming. That's why you're leaving Europe, isn't it? Isn't it? Is that it? That's why you're leaving Europe, is it? Yeah, let's just play along with that. Personally, 1935 is a perfectly reasonable thing to say. Very wise, Mom. Cowards should run. Stop talking to the Major. Do we want to make a conversation with him? Make a conversation. How long were you in the army? Still am in the army, Mum. It's a life's work. Old soldiers only fade away, if you recall. I never knew what that meant. Yeah. Things can happen to change you. You can't change back. And soldiers, they're like fashioned to last like swords. What's in America for you, Major? What's in America for you, Major? My old friend Pitts. We fought together Egypt 20 years ago. He's only got one eye. I'm afraid he's quite a monster. Cyclops. With all the strength of 1, 2. You'll need a car flipped over. Pitts is your man if you could. Man you call for. I'll remember that. Don't suppose it'll come in useful. But might make an outlet for you one of these days. Who knows? What about you? What takes you across the ocean? Let's go with that one. People are going hungry. The government is spawning for war. Our constituents holding together. England always held together, madam. It's a serious business, but it's done at a cost of the young and the foreigners. If you stay there, my advice is to go old and English as fast as you can. Stop talking to the Major. Goodbye then. Yes, ma'am. I was hoping to catch you, Mrs. Valenci. Are you looking for your dam by any chance? I found it in the upper deck this morning. Showed it to the Major here. He was jolly he jolly well diagnosed it. Diamond highest caliber. Look. I'm afraid I only found one though. Yeah, but again, nothing to hide. If the other is in my pocket, well then, you should hang them on your ears. Won't do any good sparkling away in your pocket, will they? I'll do that. Spiffing. What do you think? Sparkling, my dear. Malcolm would have been furious. If he'd seen me without them, I mean. Oh, your husband hasn't been seen today. He was asleep when I left the cabin. Again, yep, let's play along with that. Because that marries back what was made the steward think earlier. Okay. I see. Okay, that fits in with the story. So I'm very happy you two are back together. You and the earring, I mean. I was about to say, what do you mean by that? Have either of you spoken to to Lady H this morning? I have. Did she tell you her theory? Did she tell you her theory? She's usually drunk. A theory? Question mark. What kind of theory? Lady Armstrong's told me this morning that she's quite certain, quite convinced in fact, that the boat is sinking. I've got to find the life jacket. Sinking? Surely not. Sinking, yes. She told me she's quite sure she heard something fall off the boat. She assumes it was a part of the hull, I suppose. You seem incredibly calm about this. You may consider me a skeptic, yes. Have yet to observe any alarm amongst the senior officers, but who knows? Perhaps they are covering it up. What do you think? It doesn't sound very likely. No, it doesn't. Markham's jacket. My husband's jacket. I'll have one of the stewards run it back to your cabin. Look in the pockets. Wallet, cabin key. Don't committing notes. Take Markham's wallet. I lift Malcolm's wallet from his pocket of the jacket. £400. That's all our travelling money. Take Malcolm's key. I take the key from Malcolm's pocket. That's that. The man appears and takes the jacket away. Carstairs gets to his feet. Well, I'd better be getting along. That sea air won't breathe itself. He heads out. Do we take a seat or do we leave? Take a seat. Let's leave. Let's see what else we can. I'll be going now. Mem Sahib. Continue. Okay. Right. So, Lady H seems to think the ship is sinking. Let's go and speak to Lady H then. She's got to say for herself. That means she heard something fall into water last night, so we might need to go and see if we can help her think she's wrong in some way. Lady H is sitting by herself at one of the tables. Nibble some biscuits. May I join you, Lady H? Absolutely not. Goodbye. With that she storms out. Forgive me, ma'am. Your husband is unwell then this morning. His voice sounded most hoarse. I will take your husband a cup of tea. Let him sleep. Let him sleep. Of course, ma'am. Have a cheese scone. Cheese scones are hardly fresh, but they're hot. They're hot on board. Ooh. Have a plate of pineapple rings. We might as well. A skewer of pineapple rings with a fork. Move on. The peanuts are chewy. I push them away. Leave. Okay, so Lady H will want to speak to us. So we've got in there. We've got Carstairs and looks like the Major. She's still in. She's in. Is in there. Let's go to see her again. 1934, 3 hours from Liberty Island. The forward cabins are occupied by Carstairs on one side and Lady H on the other. Lady H's door. Lady Honoria Armstrong has a cabin more or less to herself on a separate corridor of the ship. Presumably so no one sees her rolling back drunk to her room. Trial Markham's key, Lady H's door. Let's try this. Oh God, it's going to work. For you. Oh God, it's going to work. It's not the key to this cabin. Oh yeah. Knock. Lady H. I think she's asleep. Knock. Lady H. No thank you. Lady H, it's me. Not now, your lady, please. Wait in the corridor. 15 minutes idle. Bye. Nothing else, let's move on. Nothing's happening there. I think we upset her when we insulted her on the deck. Leave. Continue. Okay. Let's go down to the chapel. Just because it's funny. Because you'll see when we get down there. Okay. This is the house from Liberty. I fall to my knees and bow my head. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom, something heaven. What's that you've got? This is schoolgirl stuff. What do you want? This is obviously God talking. I need some advice. You need my advice? You need a lot more advice than that, young lady. But go on. Spit it out. Does Carstairs know what I did? But why would Carstairs know I did a miracle? Go on, let's see what it says. Well, ask him to forgive me. Forgive me. Not a chance. Go take a cab, I'm tired of you. The alms bowl. The alms bowl is by the door, is intended for donations. The money goes to orphanages for children of lost sailors. There must be at least 200 in it. Do we take the money or do we put in 50? I don't know, I'm partly tempted to take the money. I am tempted to put in the money. Let's put 50 in. I dropped £50 into the bowl. Pathetic. I should have taken it. That is just genius. I just think that's fantastic. It burst my sense of humour. That was just genius. Right, we're down there. Class, right, so forward cabins. Let's go to Clarissa. See what she will work out. What? See that Malcolm is doing less than 2 hours from Liberty Island. The aft cabins belong to Major and Clarissa Turpentine. They're sobbing from a nearby cabin. Clarissa's door. Listen. I put an ear to the keyhole. Sobbing, sobbing, more sobbing. Ripping something up, more sobbing. She's in there alright then. Knock on Clarissa's door. Clarissa, you in there? You're in there. Go away. You're going to want to talk to me. Clarissa, let me in, you witch. I never want to see you again. I know what you did to him. I know. Clarissa, have you seen Malcolm? Where is he? You don't know? Oh God, Veronica, you really don't know? The key from Malcolm's jacket. Try the key from Malcolm's jacket. I tried the key I took from Malcolm's jacket and it turns, of course. I step into Clarissa's room. She jumps to her feet and begins shoving papers from her desk into a drawer. Oh my God, what are you doing? Get out, you monster, get out. I just want to talk to you. Now I've got you cornered. What are those papers you're hiding? None of your business. Get out. We were happily married until he met you. Because clearly, the key was in Malcolm's pocket. Jacket, so clearly there's something going on. Where is Malcolm? Let's keep on the pretense of we don't know where he is. Where is Malcolm? What have you done with him? Me, I've not done anything yet. It was you. Clarissa thinks Malcolm went missing overnight. What was me? I saw him fall, alright. Fall? Question mark. Yeah, right, fall? right past his porthole. Like he wanted to say no one. Like he wanted to say one last goodbye to me before what? Before he obviously hit the sea, obviously. You can't have seen him. You can't have seen him. It was dark outside. The glass would have reflected your cabin. I know what I saw, and I knew you too. I could tell from your face, you know. I don't know what you're talking about. I've heard enough. Yeah. You can't get on with your crying now. Oh, you're a monster. Cold-blooded monster. I hate you. Get out. She shoved him with surprising force out of the door. About the door, he's only knock on the door again. Clarissa? Go away. Use Malcolm's key. Veronica, get out, please. Just get out. You killed him. Yeah, go on, let's have a popper there then. I want you to tell everyone that. You're crazy. You're actually crazy. Go up on deck. Clarissa, please calm down. Go up on deck. No. You stupid girl. I'm not a girl, I'm a woman. I'm a woman, not like you. Clarissa, I'm warning you. Okay, go on, let's see what she does like that then. Don't cross me. I crossed you the moment I took your husband into my bed. That kind of give the okay. I can't take that back, and I wouldn't. Now get out. Give me that. She snatches a key from me. I give that to him, not you. Oh, that's a bad one. She shoves me back through the door and slams it closed. Anders appears from around a corner. There you are. You're needing the restaurant now. Walk me there. Okay, because it seems to be kind of a... Certainly, madam, let me take your arm. Continue. We arrive in very shortly. Less than 1 hour from Liberty. Okay. We have to survive for 1 hour. In the restaurant, Lady H cast as a major soon gathered. Clarissa Turpentine is standing apart, still sniffling. Anders walks me and steps to one side. Thank you all for coming. We're into our Miss Marple insert detective name here. Files finale, I think. I apologise for gathering you all here. It is most unusual, but I believe something unusual has indeed occurred. Miss Valenci. Malcolm Valenci isn't with you. Veronica killed her with her neglect. I don't think I killed her. I think she killed her with her hands, love. Didn't you, Veronica? He's taking a walk on the deck right now. He was with me this morning. No, because it's he from the no. Let's go. He was with me this morning. Liar, you told me he disappeared last night. No, I didn't. He was with me all night. I don't care what you think or what I said. The point is something is become of Mr. Valenci. So what has happened? I'll tell you something this bitch won't. I saw him fall into the sea. Last night he fell past my window as I looked out. She told me this nonsense already. She said she saw him through a porthole in the dark. It's ludicrous. He reached out to me like a ghost. Something on your conscience? Question mark. Yeah, we need to get somebody else in the frame for this. Unless I should have saved him from you. Excuse me. I saw Mrs. Valenci on deck with her husband last night. I was up on the bridge last night. There's a good view of the upper deck. I saw Miss Valenci quite clearly, and I saw something fall off the ship. I'm sorry, Veronica, bits of truth, and the truth always comes out. You didn't. As to me, Miss Ransom, these coincidences are too much. I have no choice but to treat this as a murder. Please, Ransom, please come with me. What about the steward? I promise I'll be good. It's too late for that. Just come with me. What about the steward? Oh no. Sing Sing Correctional Facility. Mrs. Valenci, just please get on with it. Whatever you say, ma'am. Welcome to America, Mrs. Valenci. Enjoy your stay. In you go now. Continue. Banged up. So was dramatically arrested for the murder of her husband. As the SS Hook put into harbour in Brooklyn, Mrs. Valenci will be the guest of Sing Sing Correctional Facility in somewhat less comfortable than the widow of the British aristocrat might have been accustomed to. Oh no. The last one I did before I recorded this, I did the whole fake voice in the room, and it worked. So other decision I must have taken must have messed it up. Oh no. Oh dear. Yes. So this is my 4th time I've got through. Twice I got banged up, and once I managed to get away with it, where they believed he committed suicide, which meant I got away with it, but I didn't get his insurance. But then I ran off with Commander Anders anyway. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a fantastic little game, and it's got so many different possibilities. I mean, this is the 4th time I've played it. It's like it's the 4th that it's very different. I've taken very different routes all the way through. Every time I've done different things, so I don't think there's one particular way for doing it. But anyway, check it out. It's great. I'll put a link to the website in the description, but check it out. Like, what do you think? I had a great fun with it. It's hilarious, which might be my sense of humour, but I thought it was brilliant. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright then, thanks, bye.